Hey, beautiful family, welcome along. If you've made it to this link, then you're obviously open and keen to share a testimonial. So, straight off the bat, remember that you are your own unique soul, your own unique being, and you've had your own unique experiences with the Soul Ascension. What's important about this process is you're sharing as a gift. We're all reaching for deeper levels of connection, understanding, authenticity, and to basically know that we're not alone in this journey of ascension and growth, like on a global consciousness level. So when we share, the same way as when I share in my stories and IGTVs and that sort of thing, when we share our stories, our challenges, our struggles, and also our powerful growth and overcoming and how our lives have shifted because of certain experiences, it really gives others who are seeking not only the connection to the information, the sessions and the healing, but also permission to show up for themselves and to really honor this path and this beautiful journey that we are each on. So thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate you. I'm going to share with you a few thoughts, feelings and ideas about just little pockets and tips that we can do to share your authentic journey, because let's face it, straight off the bat, if we start with a blank page, then it's quite often intimidating. So let's start by covering a few things. And remember, you don't have to cover all of these things. You can just pick up the pieces that are resonant for you. So straight away, you've all connected with me because you're going through some form of challenge, or you're looking to expand your journey, your knowledge, or heal some ailments, mental, emotional, physical, that you've been experiencing. So let's just start with a quick intro, like your name, how you found me, and what was currently going on for you in your life at that particular time, because you've been seeking this help and this support for a reason through the Soul Ascension. So why did you connect up with me? What were some of the challenges, struggles that you were facing, which are why you're originally seeking the help? Were there emotional triggers? Were you repeating cycles of behavior, patterns, or beliefs that were either yours or passed down to you through your parents? Did you feel stuck, stagnant, or trapped in life, work, relationships, marriages, even in certain countries? Did you feel trapped for any specific reason? Had you been struggling with self-love, learning to open your heart? Had you been struggling in your relationships, or really have you been experiencing many life experiences or layers of putting up heart walls or defensive layers or mechanisms? So, this is a really big one for all of us. Self-love is one of our greatest master keys. Have you been struggling in relationship to your communications and expressing your deeper emotional and heart truth, right? Communications is essential to all relationships. On a physical level, have you had any form of body pains and aches? Do you keep manifesting injuries within the knees, hips, joints, shoulders, neck? Like so many clients have been to so many other Western medicine practitioners for a really long time, like some of them over a decade of sore necks, sore backs, and we can do one Soul Ascension and literally clear the root cause and they're free. So, for some of them, they've spent a lot of money on their health journey. That was the same with me as well. Is there anything related to sexual drive or libido, your digestive systems, or period or hormonal imbalances? Again, I have really a high quota of my female clients and friends, and many times we're healing things to do with things like endometriosis and hormonal challenges, really heavy periods and cycles. As mums, you might be naturally struggling to conceive children, right? We might have tried IVF, struggling to conceive, or naturally know that we are enough or worthy enough as a mum or a parent. And on the energetic level, so you guys know that I'm all about the emotions and the energy and identifying the root cause of the problem or the belief, right? So on the energy front, have we been giving away too much energy, too much love, too much time? Have we given away too much sexual energy, or running patterns of needing to continually give our mind, body, spirit away? Are we stuck or trapped in toxic or narcissistic relationships, patterns or cycles? Do we struggle to say no and have any form of healthy energetic boundaries? That was a really big one for me. On the mental level, did we really struggle with a lot of negative inner thoughts, judgment or criticism? Did we have challenges around like body image or maybe eating disorders and stuff like that? Or some of my clients even struggle with like negative energy or entity attachments that are really mentally and intellectually draining them. And sometimes the mental can be really hooked into our beliefs and programs that we've been passed down as well. Like, did we ever feel good enough? Did we ever feel seen or noticed? Did we always feel judged or in competition to siblings or peers? A lot of those unresolved energetic experiences have left emotional, mental, and spiritual challenges and traumas in our life. So going right back into inner child and adolescent stuff, did we go back into your womb or birth story? Did we really plow through quite a few layers of your inner child and healing your inner child stories of your upbringing and within your family dynamics? So that's kind of like a just quick breakdown of the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. So now for the actual session. So when you arrived into this space, what did you feel? Like, what were your first impressions? What did you notice? Was it the music, the aromatherapy? Was it the calmness of the space and the energy? Did you feel a certain energy of love and support when you came into this space? Like, so many of my clients have literally not talked to anyone about some of the challenges and traumas that we uncover. And they're like, I've never spoken to anyone about this topic in my life, but I just felt like open. I felt like I was understood. I was deeply nurtured and cared for, and like I had all of my walls or protective boundaries just torn down so I could literally open up, and I felt a deep sense of feeling known and loved and supported. Most of you have come through the Soul Ascensions of some form, including integrative massage sessions. So the biggest point of difference that I offer in my Soul Ascensions is my ability to use my spiritual gifts, my empath gifts, my deep sense of inner knowing and inner connection, and the fact that I can feel and work with you in real time and feel on a deeper energetic level what your body is energetically sending out. Because I know whatever you believe to be true on the inside and on your inner plane and through your body and emotional manifestations and challenges, that this energy has been sent out, and I can feel this, as you know, anywhere in the world. So, how did that gift make a difference to you? What was it like turning up and having an empath chart done before I even knew you, or before I even knew about any of your life story or challenges? Because so many of the sessions, there's amazing gifts that I can feel into, not only within your current life experience, but into past lifetime experiences. And many of the times, our ego mind has created these mental and emotional barriers and walls to you accessing the information. So, that for me is a really powerful gift, to be known on that deeper energetic level and on that soul level, deeper than what you even are consciously aware of within yourselves. That's a really powerful reflection. So, just basically another powerful thing that I do when I bring the empath chart forward and when I'm speaking to you is I energetically feel when you talk about particular topics, or I'll reflect back a question. I'll ask you a reflective statement that will then unlock a deeper level of understanding or a deeper dive into this particular topic, like whether it's about expression or feeling loved or being seen. So I'll just download and channel information in real time that's coming through not only my guides and support team, but also your higher self and your guides as well. So really that higher level connection of the higher vibrational consciousness and energy is again one of the power points and gifts that I love to use. And you will notice that I share stories, or I'll communicate a story about, say, a narcissistic relationship, or what it was like to have an abortion come through my life experience, or what it was like to have, say, controlling or strict parents that blocked my expression. I'll literally download or share either my stories that I've personally experienced, or maybe one of my client sessions that they've said it's okay to share with you. And the purpose is so that you feel loved and connected, or to trigger something within you that will bring a new level of self-awareness. And also, so outside of that, in the actual session, like we go through this kind of deep relaxation of settling into the Soul Ascension. Many of you either go to like a beach or a sacred forest, and we'll set up this relaxing space to allow you to mentally relax the mind. So what did that feel like for you? What did it feel like for you to bring in the angelic support? What did it feel like for you to be nurtured into this aware but very relaxed, deep state where we started accessing this deeper level of consciousness and information. So that's a really beautiful process in itself. And quite a few of my clients say that they instantly felt their guides and their family members or loved ones or their ancestors literally here. Some of them just have instant tears as they feel the energy come through. Everyone's different and unique, so your experiences was unique to you. So then from that moment, I would have directly worked from your physical body issues, tension, tightness, or pains, and how that related to each one of your chakra systems or chakra centers or a certain area of your body. And I'll relate to you and I'll ask you, what is within this right hip, or what are you feeling within the womb? Or is there a blocked emotion, or who comes to mind, or who has a cord of attachment to this particular area? And we'll start this beautiful organic co-creation between us of going into these pockets. I'll genuinely ask you, is this from this lifetime, or is this from a previous lifetime experience? And even that power of having your Akashic records opened and allowing you to potentially experience for the first time for many of you what it's like to feel, know, and intuit, or even see little glimpses and pockets of memories of going into past life experiences. So, again, that's a very strong power point of these soul ascensions. What was that like for you? What did it feel like when you quantumly and energetically downloaded energy and information? So even if you didn't get a full rollout of a whole 2-hour movie, what was it like to download that information and to feel and know how that version of you felt, and to see these pockets of challenges and emotional and energetic trauma? And, how did you feel? What was the environment like? So that's what we're trying to establish when we go into these past life or other lifetime experiences, is that lifetime holds some key of awareness and understanding that is manifesting for you now in your now reality that your soul has chosen to learn. So, really for me, our ascension and our upgrades and our opening of our intuition and our opening of our intuitive gifts and our new quantum pathways is very much around bringing the understanding of intuitive information and what you have experienced, not only on a soul level within you, but within your bloodline and family line. Because you're not here in isolation. You've come through these layers of ancestral beliefs and programming as well. So when we go back, often we find key pockets of information and we work to rebalance, heal, and release those timelines. And your body will instantly shift in the here and now after the 2 or 3 days of integration. So, really think about that. Like, what was the difference that made the difference? For many of you, gone to many other holistic healing modalities even, or repeating cycles of massage to deal with your pain body, or your digestive problems, or rashes, or candida, or skin issues. We're manifesting all these physical health issues and ailments and emotional challenges, but there's always a root cause. So that's what I personally love, is identifying the root cause wherever that may be, and helping you unlock that gift and that challenge so that you can then raise your vibration and step into a higher path of manifestation, of learning, of growth, of spiritual expansion, and also the energetic expansion, right? The energy shifts, the shifts in self-love, like those are all really important things. So I guess that would be a really cool segue on, where do we finish this little testimonial or this video review? And I think a powerful way to finish it is to talk about what has literally shifted in your life. What have you begun to manifest? What new pathways and doorways and opportunities and connections have been opened up? Have you attracted new business partners, new relationships, new job opportunities? Have you manifested brand new partners? Many of my clients manifest literally the money to do many more sessions. So, just talking about the knowledge and the wisdom and the integration that's kept happening even after you've had your first or many soul ascensions. Because those of you that have come back for more than one, you'll know that the soul ascension will meet you every step of the way into ascending into that next pocket of energy where we strip off more layers and more belief systems, more things that you're ready to work through, only to get that next big jump and ascension in your growth, your learning, and your consciousness. So, really just finishing on a high note of how this has improved your life. What have you noticed in your body, your period cycles? How have you noticed your expression and your ability to say no or have healthy energy boundaries has been? All of these are really important things. You came for a reason. So really just summarizing, what have you noticed shift in your experience over the time that you've been working with me? And how has that addressed or literally blown out of the water all of those initial things that you came to me for? Because that's what I see in all my client sessions. So yeah, outside of that, have fun. Like literally have fun. Make it your own. This is about you. And your journey is your authentic experience, and your journey matters. It mattered to me when you first came here and I supported you through it, and it still matters to me now. So, maybe even some of you have kept in amazing touch, or I've kept in touch with you to literally guide you through your growth and integration. So if I've been open to answering your questions, your concerns when you're outside of the sessions, like maybe a few little comments about that, of how the ongoing support or how you've felt supported as you've gone through your journey, that's a really beautiful and blessed thing too. So thank you so much for your time. This is now like almost 16, 17 minutes in, so thank you for hanging in there. Just pick the pieces of you that resonated, and below I'm going to leave, so for you, if any of you are doing a bigger video review, I'll directly leave a Dropbox or a Google Drive link below that you'll be able to clearly find. For those of you that would like to do that or leave a shorter like Google or Facebook link, like literally think about how we find services, right? How we connect with people. We just literally jump on either Google and search, or Facebook and check out reviews. So you can leave a shorter form of a written testimonial through the links below on Facebook and Google as well. Outside of that, if you guys do quickfire weekly shares around your integration, around your growth and learning, just tag us in, like to your stories or to your posts, or a comment in a post at Introspect Healing NZ. Like put our tag in, and that'll instantly tag us, and we can share some part of your beautiful journey that has expanded for you. So it's super simple, super easy. Have fun. If there's any issues with the video uploads, please let me know. But apart from that, I really want to honor you for your journey. You're an amazing soul, and I have just had the most beautiful blessings of watching and guiding each one of you as an ascension guide, as a quantum energy healer, through these beautiful deep levels of soul healing and growth, because this work is not for the faint-hearted. It is deep, it is meaningful, it is lasting and transformational, and I know that many of you that have come through are here to shine your authentic light as a starseed, as a light worker, as an empowerment coach, as someone that is here to uplift the consciousness of this planet. So thank you for connecting with me. I love you all on a deep level, and I'm so blessed for anything that you contribute here. Thanks so much, guys.